Oh,
And that's okay. I'm gonna mute you, Tanja, if that's okay. All right, so we are starting. Okay, that's okay. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I know, Melissa, you shared a little bit. I don't know, since Mariah's just here and we're just recording, do you want to share just a little snippet again, Melissa, about just, kind of why you decided to do Arbonne?
Yeah, I have a very holistic background as far as like skincare, and I'm an esthetician. And I joined Arbonne 2 years ago with Tina, 2.5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was wanting to have a skincare line I was renting a space, trying to build up a clientele in a new place. And so I wanted to have a skincare line. And I decided to do Arbonne. And I really liked, I was presented with it, I don't know how many years ago. It was like at Kane's house. It was like 15 years ago. And I was really impressed with it because of the integrity of the product and being natural and being clean. So I decided to do that. But then I bought the spa like three months after I did that. So I just got lost. I got distracted and I was busy with like the affairs of like the actual spa. And so I just kind of let it go. And recently I was like, I need to just revisit that, I need to get back into it. And especially, I was looking, I need to have like a second income. And especially during the coronavirus, I was like, what do I do? I need to do something, because I'm closed, basically, being a spa. And I really prayed about it. And I just felt like Arbonne popped up in my head. And because I always loved it, and I loved every product I did the 30-day challenge with Tina, and I tried the skincare, and I love it. So that's where I'm at. Is that good?
Yeah, no, that's great. No, thank you so much for sharing again. I just figured since we were recording, and you might want to share this with, some of the people that couldn't hop on, it would be good to have you share again. So I'm going to dive right in. And the reason I'm here is for the same reason I always tell people, it's the same reason you're here or you might be watching this video, is really because we're a team in Arbonne and we support each other. And so I am I guess I'm really, Melissa, I'm your grandmother in Arbonne.
My grandma.
Tina's your Arbonne mom, and I'm your Arbonne grandmom. I muted you, Tina. Hold on. What did you say?
Oh, that's all right. So I told Melissa, I said, if I'm your mom, you better listen to me.
That's right. That's right. So, and so, yeah, the whole, that's the whole reason I'm here. And I've just been doing Arbonne a little longer. I've been with them for 14 years. My background is fitness. Like Tina, I was a fitness instructor and personal training and that kind of thing for 40 years, just retired from that. So obviously I care very much about health and wellness. And that's really the whole reason I'm here, is because I actually was introduced to Arbonne 14 years ago because of their anti-aging skincare, which I absolutely love. I've been using for 14 years and it's changed my skin. And I just started telling people and sharing it. And that's the whole reason that 14 years later, this is all I do. So we're just grateful you guys took a minute to hop on, and this won't take that long. Once we kind of get going, it should only take us about 10-15 minutes to share this with you. But we like to just give you a little bit of information about what we're all about, the ingredient policy, what the different product lines we have. Tina's going to talk about the 30-day clean eating program, and then I will wrap it up telling you, hey, if anything resonated with you tonight, this is how you can let Melissa know, if you want to be a part of Arbonne in any way. And we respect everybody's decision on that, and we don't, we're not here to pressure or try to convince or anything like that. So Arbonne has been around 40 years. If you've never heard of us, it's because we're all word of mouth. We've never, ever, ever paid to advertise. We started from day one as a vegan company. We've never tested on animals. We don't have to because the ingredients are safe enough. So we actually do voluntary human panel testing. We are vegan, we're gluten, soy, and dairy free in all of our nutrition line. We don't do any artificial sweeteners, colors, flavors, and we're actually European formulated. And that's important because in Europe, there's over 1,400 chemicals that are banned from everyday use products. In the United States, the FDA has only banned about 10. Because cosmetics and skincare and that kind of thing is a very unregulated industry. So Arbonne's gone above and beyond that and banned over 2,000. So those are things like parabens and phthalates, which are hormone disruptors. We don't do mineral oil, which is the byproduct of crude oil. And it's the #1 ingredient here in the US in personal care products. But it's linked to cancer, you guys. It's classified as a carcinogen by the World Health Organization. And it's just not something you want to be putting on your skin. We're in 6 countries. We're in the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, Poland, New Zealand, and we're growing rapidly. And, you know, we've got everything, you guys, from nutrition to makeup to skincare. We've got lots of different skincare lines. My favorite is the anti-aging line. This is how I was introduced to Arbonne. Somebody brought it to me in a little demo set and said, hey, try this and let me know what you think. And I was like, okay. And so I had tried it. Y'all, I actually used to work on a cruise ship in the Mediterranean in the 80s, and I had really damaged my skin. So these products started changing my skin. And it's because they have copper and vitamin C and the peptides and all the good things. So I like to say they have all the good and none of the bad. They don't have any harsh chemicals, which actually harsh chemicals can do the opposite to your skin. You might see some difference in the beginning, but over time, that harsh chemical will actually burn out healthy cells, and it actually accelerates aging. So you really don't want to be putting something on your skin that has bleach or hydroquinone or some of those really, really harsh chemicals, at least not for very long. So that's just a little teeny snippet about what we're all about. And I'm going to turn it over to Tina and let her share a little bit about the clean eating program, and then she'll throw it back to me. Go, Tina.
Hi. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Yes. So I've been with Arbonne for about 4.5 years, and I came to it by way of Polly, of course. And she knew that, well, I've been a personal trainer and fitness instructor for about 6.5, 7 years. And I struggled with certain IBS symptoms and had to really clean up my diet. And so she kind of recommended some products for me to try. And when she approached me, you know, she knew that I had, you know, developed quite a following, and I had, you know, have a lot of clients and that sort of thing. And she thought it would be a great fit to go along with what I was doing. But I didn't look at it from a business standpoint. I just absolutely didn't want to do that because I was just too busy. But after trying the products and kind of even with the clean eating program, I haven't had anything to drink. I was able to actually kind of tweak my diet a little bit more and relieve even more symptoms that I had been feeling. So the clean eating program, just to give you a gist of it, is kind of like a reset for your system. And it is just that. It's a 30-day clean eating program. And there is a period during the program when you do a cleanse, but it's very mild. There's no harsh, you know, chemicals or anything. It's not going to make you run to the bathroom. It just kind of gives that extra flush to your kidneys and liver, so you just kind of relieve more toxins. But it is a reset for your system, so it kind of helps you to determine, you know, what is it that is actually bothering me? Why am I not sleeping well? Why do I have acne so much? You know, why is my gut so inflamed? You know, why am I might be feeling like little mood swings and you know, bouts of depression, that sort of thing. So it kind of just helps to really just clean out all the junk. And then after the 30 days, you may want to try, you know, reintroduce some certain products to see what it was that was really bothering you this whole time. But a lot of my clients that, you know, well, a lot of my clients that were training with me would try certain products, or they would try the whole 30-day program. And then they would see tremendous improvements in their exercise abilities. They would have more energy, of course, inflammation, and you know, weight loss, of course, is a side effect of the clean eating program, because again, you're flushing out a lot of toxins and fat cells. You actually will grow fat cells to encase those toxins. Because what happens is the more toxins you have, the more fat cells your body will develop, and it's protection for your organs. So that's why sometimes you'll see those just different, fat, taking place in certain parts of your body. But it's also a teaching tool. So after the 30 days, it just kind of helps you to teach. It teaches you how to eat better, so that you can actually incorporate that into the long-term, part of your life. So it's not one of those one and done type thing, because it actually helps to teach you how to eat properly and to get the optimal benefit. But like I said, it helped me tremendously, and it's when I saw the differences that it made in me, I had to refer it to my clients. I wasn't going to refer anything to my clients that I didn't believe in, because again, I'm training them. I have to see them on a regular basis, and if I'm giving them something that is not good, or that's harmful, or makes them feel worse than when they came to me, then my reputation is on the line. So I definitely, it made a difference for me, and it definitely made a difference for my clients.
Awesome. Well, and so I just like to wrap it up a little bit by just kind of sharing with you guys. And Tanja, I know we don't want you to feel like, I know you're the only person on here, but other people may be watching this after. So I'm going to just kind of tell you a little bit. I know we've got, Melissa, I think, did you want to say something?
No, Maggie, my friend, she was trying to get onto it and she couldn't do it. I don't know what happened.
Okay,
So,
I'll upload this to YouTube right after, and then I can send you the link. It'll be handy for her to watch. So no worries at all. But what we like to do from here is just explain. So, we've told you a little bit about our ingredient policy. We're really, really strict. That ingredient policy covers every single product Arbonne makes. And what Tina just shared with you, the nutrition line, is because we're vegan, the protein powder is pea, cranberry, and rice. It's actually sitting right behind me because I've been doing all these presentations in my office, which is great. And we've got all kinds of incredible products that help support that 30 days. So there is a video we can send you if you want more info on that, which is amazing. It certainly helped me as well. So, and then, of course, we've got makeup and nutrition. You can even go to the website to kind of take a look at things. And they offer 45-day money-back guarantee on things. So I always tell people, if there's something you're looking at and you think you just might want to try it, just go for it, because you've got 45 days in case you don't like it. In 14 years, I've only had to return about 5 or 6 things. And I just think that speaks so well for the products. I have had people exchange things. I had a lady today that exchanged some flavors, totally fine. But the way Arbonne works, so if anything we said resonates with you, if you're an ingredient person, or you're just interested to take a look at different products, and I always tell people it's great that the products are pure and safe, but if they don't work, you're still not going to buy them again. So we say we're pure, safe, and beneficial. So things actually still do what they say. So like if you're looking for an eye cream for fine lines or whatever, that eye cream should do what it says. But the way Arbonne works, which is really cool, as consultants, we actually don't carry any inventory. We don't deliver product. When I first started, you guys, my 2 kids were younger, obviously, at the time, 14 years ago. I worked 3 part-time jobs. I was driving a minivan. And I remember thinking, there's no way I could do this, because I just saw myself driving my minivan, like throwing products out the window like a paper boy, like, here, I gotta go, just crazy. I mean, that was the first thing that popped in my head when my friend said, you should take a look at this. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think that's for me. And I was like, Tina, I didn't want to be that person, that pushy, whatever kind of person. So I actually said no. But what happened is I just kept referring people to the product. So that's what we do. We switch our brand. We love it. Like Melissa said, she was looking for a brand, and then we share it with other people. And Arbonne just pays us a thank you check every time someone in our network that we've introduced to Arbonne orders. So the way that works is we get paid weekly on direct sale commissions, things, clients that we have shown Arbonne to and taught how to save money, and they're now their preferred client. We get paid weekly, and then we get an override check at the end of the month. And that check actually is based on the whole total volume of product that moves through our network. We do not get paid to sign people up. That would be, I always say, if it's easy, it's sleazy. It's not that. This is a business. I know that's my joke. But we're just basically, like I said, we're sharing something. It ships direct from our manufacturer. The beautiful thing about that is it ships direct from our manufacturer, so we don't have to put our hands on it, but also we're able to get a really good product to the market at a reasonable cost because we don't do all the middlemen, which is amazing. And then just from a business standpoint perspective, I always tell people, you may not be looking for anything like this, and that is totally fine, but you may know someone. And I love the fact that A, we can work this virtually just like this. B, we're just sharing Arbonne. We're not the mouth. We don't have overhead or anything like that. We're sharing a product that's consumable. You guys, that's key because people are using it. They're washing. No matter what goes on, I think people will still bathe and still wash their hair. I hope. I know your family, all of our families hope we keep bathing and wearing deodorant and all that. And that's what Arbonne does. We just do personal care products, nutrition products that people are using every day. And for me, the best part about this is I'm able to leverage my time. So, you know, I don't know about y'all, but every job I've ever had, if I didn't show up, they didn't pay me. With Arbonne, we do show up for our business, don't get me wrong, but we leverage our time. And the reason or the way that works is we teach people how to go online and order. So hopefully right now somebody just ran out of diaper rash cream or mascara or whatever. They're online ordering, and I get paid every time they order if I introduce them to Arbonne. And then we show other people how to do this. And so we just grow a network that moves product. And we do have an amazing compensation plan. If you want more information on that, we can send you that from our Arbonne website. We're really big on being compliant, and we don't want to be sharing things that, you know, we don't want to share that. That's kind of something new for us. So I'm used to sharing compensation, but now they've asked us to just send people to our earnings.arbonne.com. I can share that I'm at the third of 4 promotion levels, which is called Regional Vice President. And at that level, we do get a car allowance. It's $800 a month. It has to be a Mercedes and it has to be white. So there are some really great perks and some really great opportunities for income there. But all that aside, if anything resonated with you, there are 4 ways you can be a part of Arbonne. We say 3, but there's really 1 more. One is nothing, and that is totally fine. We respect that. 2 is you can host a little online event for Melissa. We do things like spa facial parties. I just got off of one that was so much fun. It took 45 minutes. I had sent all the girls some clay masks and a little night cream ahead of time and a detox tea. So they were all sipping on their tea or wine. And they were putting the clay mask on and learning about Arbonne. And then they took it off and put their night cream on. And boom, I wrapped it up like this. So if you want to host something like that, they're really fun. You can let Melissa know, and it just helps her grow her network. We also have a discount buyer program. And this is like for somebody that said, I'm not interested in the business. I just want, I just want a discount. And so the way that works is we pay $29. People are covered for an entire year with that. So you pay $29, you're covered for a year. It's like a Sam's or Costco membership. And you get 20% off and 40% off packages. So we can send you more info on that if you want. But it's great. It's a great discount buyer program. And right now, you guys, through tomorrow, and I forgot to even mention this to you, Melissa, so maybe when you follow up with other people we've talked to, if you're placing an order that's at least $150 retail, you're gonna get to choose a free product from our free product list. And like, there are some amazing things on the free product list. The night cream and the anti-aging line, which is like $88, is on that list. So it's a really good deal right now. Normally your first order, it has to be $250, but this month just $150, and you get your discount off of that. And then lastly, as consultants, we pay $49. We get 35 to 50% off. And then we just teach you how to do this. And that is it. So we'd love to answer any questions, Tanja, that you have. Or, Melissa can follow up with you. But do you have any questions for us right now?
I was not expecting this kind of meeting.
What were you expecting? Tell me what
I thought it was like, I don't know, what she was selling, not for me to sell it.
No. We're not. We're just.
So if when people, 2 things, just for curiosity. So if someone wants to sell it, what is the commission of selling that?
So when we sell something retail, we make 35%. If someone signs up as a preferred client, we then make 15% every time they order. So even though we're giving up a little bit of percentage there, if somebody becomes a preferred client, we're getting paid over and over and over. So we teach them how to purchase and we get paid over and over. And then we have another way that we get paid called override commissions, and that's the percentage off of the wholesale of the product. And that goes up as you move up the pay raise levels in Arbonne. So there is, there are some average incomes and
The marketing pyramid thing.
yeah, no, it's not one of those because we've been around 40 years.
Who is your competitor?
I like to tell people we really don't have many competitors, and the reason is we're Swiss and it's our ingredient policy. So there are other companies out there that you might consider, that you might look at and think we're our competitors, like Rodan and Fields. They do sell skincare, but they also their ingredient policy is different. There's another one called Beauty Counter that has a very good ingredient policy like us, but from a business standpoint, not many people can touch us, and this is why. From a business perspective, we not only have skincare, we also have makeup, we also have nutrition, we also have baby products, we have all the things, and they all line up to our strict ingredient policy. So, for me, for 14 years, all I've done is share about Arbonne and help people figure out what are they interested in. They try the products, they love them, I have clients that I've had for 14 years. Obviously some come and go, and then I've just taught a lot of people to do what I do. So yeah, again, it's not an overnight thing from a business standpoint. And honestly, this is how we always share Arbonne. So we really we're not looking to convince anybody to do this. We're really just saying, hey, here's the options. This is what we're about. And then if you're interested, you don't have to do the business at all if that's not, for you. But we want you to know about it. And then you can become just a discount buyer too. So it's really up to you. Like, I like that because I just share and I don't worry about, it's not about me. So it's really about you, but it's hard in, 20 minutes or 25 minutes to share everything. It's just like, I always tell people you have to try the products, because that really was for me the deciding factor on just continuing to use them. So we really just are kind of helping Melissa to get the word out. And then of course you can go look on the website and look around and see if there's some things that are interesting for you. And really we just love for you to let her know kind of what resonated. And so that's how we do it.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. But yeah, we'd love for you to let her know what interests you. And we appreciate so much you getting on and listening. Melissa, you want to say anything?
Well, I have, you mentioned Rodan Fields and Beauty Counter. So I have dabbled in that. I've looked into that before. And my thing is with you guys, it's more of a team. So that's the only thing. I love the Beauty Counter products. They're kind of limited. And Rodan Fields, the only thing I like about them is the lash boost. But I really like the philosophy of Arbonne, and I just have always liked that. So yeah, I know Tanja, you come on board with me for a lot of stuff. And I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just saying,
I know. It's like I've been trying other products on myself yet, so I have to also give some time.
No, I don't expect that, but it's I really
want to see the website, and probably will get some oils and stuff. So yes, definitely. I want to see it.
So.
Well, great. Well, just, again, I think we're just kind of sharing, for me, the biggest difference in Arbonne is our ingredient policy. I think that's what sets us apart. We've always been vegan, 40 years, never, and all the things. And so I think we're just looking for people that are looking for us. We're looking for somebody that says, it is important to me. It does matter, you know, what I put on my skin and in my body. And for me, I had been approached by so many companies. I know Tina probably has too. When you're in fitness, you know, people think, oh, she's a fitness instructor, I'm going to just get her on board with blah, blah, blah. And I never said yes to anything else because I couldn't get on board with ingredients.
Since I bought the spot, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No, you're fine.
when I bought the spot, I get inundated with all these skincare product lines. And I'm like, I don't know what your ingredient policy is. I really don't.
Yeah.
Well, and
Exactly.
if they're not willing to share that or
You don't want
be transparent, it's not something you want to represent.
Well, and then they, you know, you have to pay for a spot, you know, you have to pay like for an introductory purchase, you have to pay like $750 or $1,000 or beyond that. So $5,000.
and with Arbonne, there's no have to purchase, you know, a certain amount. There's, like Polly said, there's no overhead. You don't have to carry inventory that you have to try to get rid of. And so you're not dumping a lot of money into it. You just try products that if you're interested in certain products, you just, you know, focus on that certain product, or you focus on a certain line. And if you don't like it, like, you know, there's a 45 money day guarantee, or you try something different that might work.
Yeah.
And, you know, and again, I didn't want to do this as a business because I was just way too busy. But the more I felt better, and you know, having my clients try a few things, it's like, why wouldn't I? You know, why wouldn't I want to, you know, reap the benefits of both sides of it, both nutrition and, because I have people I can't tell you, my clients, and even people that aren't my clients, I'll get private messages all the time, or even my clients that I have to guide on a daily basis. I get so many nutrition questions, tons of nutrition questions. I have tons of people, you know, that ask me, and I kind of backed away from Arbonne for a little bit just because I got, you know, just really busy over the past couple of years and different things, you know, happening in my life. But as of recently, you know, people that are reaching out and asking me these questions, you know, that I think need the 30-day program, because I'm not going to put everybody on a 30-day program if they don't need it. But if people that are reaching out to me and you know, asking me, look, I need a meal plan. Hey, I don't have to create this meal plan. Arbonne already has the meal plan. These are the products. You know, if you want to, if you go on this plan, this is what's going to happen. This is how it works. I don't have to create a meal plan, you know, but for some people, I do have to create certain things, but not everybody needs a 30-day meal plan. Only certain, you know, there's certain people. But when I'm going to recommend product, I always recommend the fact that I sell Arbonne, that the products are plant-based, that they're vegan, that they don't contain a bunch of crap. You know, you're not going to have side effects. You're not going to have, you know, because I do a lot of the pre-workout stuff. I do a lot of the pre-workout and the recovery and things like that. And I've tried a lot of products. I've tried a lot of pre-workouts. They make me feel like crap. My heart races, or I get jittery, and I have after effects. Or, you know, and then I can't work out because I'm not feeling good. You know, and then of course I've tried other, you know, like the protein shakes and different other products. So, like I said, I'm not going to recommend something I don't believe in. But you know, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Tanja. And just, I know Melissa will follow up. It's so good to meet you. And
yeah, thank you.
yes. And your dog.
The dog and the husband and everybody.
That's okay. That's okay. You're adorable, and we appreciate your time. And hopefully we'll.
Yeah, I definitely will give it a look. If you say urban.com, I asked Melissa. I will look at it.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, we appreciate that. All right, you girls.
Thank you, Tanja.
Nice to see you.
Good seeing you again.
Yeah, I'm going to stop the recording, you guys, and then I'll upload it to YouTube, Melissa, and send it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.